Live music this morning. Exciting stuff because we have the Isotopes here in studio.
Yes, we're going to get a live performance before their performance happening this weekend. What are we going to be hearing?
Well, we'll be playing Odd Particle with the lovely Isotopes go-go dancers.
Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, the Isotopes.
Believe that you ruined Spider-Man.
Well, I can't believe that you ruined the Odyssey.
The Odyssey's old, no matter what you think.
It's not Titanic. Of course we know that sinks.
Excuse me, gentlemen, you ruined the Titanic. I was gonna see it, but now I'm in a panic. What kind of scoundrels would tarnish the Titanic? You've got some nerve. Your balls must be gigantic.
But he ruined Spider-Man. First he ruined Spider-Man.
No, he ruined the Odyssey. Truly ruined the Odyssey.
You both ruined Titanic. Both ruined Titanic.
No,
I can't believe you ruined it. Ruined it. Ruined it. I can't believe you ruined it. Ruined it. I can't believe you ruined it. Ruined it. Ruined it. It's all ruined.
on, close your eyes. We're going to give you a big surprise.
And here it is.
Welcome to Who Are These Broadcasters? It's been a while, but we're back in style. So if you feel like a laugh, myself and Eric Zane are here. So excited to see you again, EZ. How have you been? It's been almost 2 weeks since we've gotten together.
I don't like the missed. Well, we didn't miss. We did 2 shows 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what pros do. But I don't like the upsetting of the apple cart on my week. I need to taste my Christian Bladt.
Well, I'm sure Chad's missing upper lip, who is active in the chat right now. I'm sure that he's going to run with that. And listen, there is a way that super chats work on this show, but we have a new rule, like Bill Maher. We've gotten something from the boss that I want to share with each and every one of you.
Of people that are paying me to talk to me, I'm not going to spend time looking at comments for free.
Yeah, you hear that, Christian Bladt?
Oh.
Stop reading the free chats if you want people to pay you, and that's how you they get on the show.
All right, listen, we usually, if we see something in the free chat, sometimes called the poor chat, but not on this show because we respect the free chat, usually we'll put it up on the screen, but the boss says no, easy. Doesn't matter how funny it is. Can't put it up on the screen. The only way to get on the screen, at least for this week, is a super chat. Could be $1, could be a $2, could be a loony, could be a toonie, whatever you need. Okay.
Well, that's unfortunate because this is a fantastically funny chat.
Well, it doesn't matter because the only voice that matters is right there. Carl Heberger, Heberger. He's finally listening to me. Don't worry. I've listened to you. Don't put this up. All right, I won't. I'll make sure I don't.
He should be paying for these, the cheap fuck.
I know, but it's the boss, so it's okay. So listen, Jay Wolfenstein's already getting it. $2. By the way, he gave us a lot of money last time. And damn, you're back. I mean, hi. Thank you, Jay Wolfenstein. $2. That's easily done.
All I will say is this. If you happen to listen to us or watch us or Carl's show based on this aggressive attack of Carl's, could you please go ahead and take any money that you would have been giving to Carl and then direct it towards us to hurt him and his wallet? All right. Make that bitch pay by giving us the money you were going to give that toothy shit-eating slob.
Jesus. You're going to be on stage with him on October 2nd. I mean, allegedly. So, yeah, and I think that's going to be the approach. And, it's out of our hands, really. We gotta wash our hands on all of this. So already we have that. But the same rule will always apply that the largest U.S. dollar amount will be my sign off at the end of the show. Get creative.
Yeah.
Sometimes people do, don't they, Easy?
Yeah, they work their way around the censors, so that makes it seem like Christian doesn't like various groups of minority peoples or, and anyone who might be marginalized in the world today. Christian doesn't like them based on these slurs that you want him to say to sign off with.
Yeah. So, and listen, we can show this. This is Booty Fupa became a YouTube member. So they're able to watch the shows, record live or anytime thereafter on Saturday. And 2 bonus episodes every month, including the great Living in the Past with Stuttering John. So to what Easy was saying, if you were thinking of maybe giving, 20 or 100 gifted memberships tomorrow during WATP, you go ahead and slide over and do it here.
Yeah. Do it here. Do it here.
Yeah,
Better look at. There's 55 amazing audience members here. Okay. That's just a small percentage of what those guys get. I think Carl now is getting upwards of 50 to 60,000 live a show. I mean, come on.
Right. Exactly. And listen, we're going to do the same show. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. You guys will have fun, but we would love to hear from you. I am only looking at the tab that is starred chats. So I'm not going to see anything other than that.
Yeah. I think I'll do the same because I'll get tempted because there's some great jokes on there.
I'm sure I
don't want to be an insubordinate person more than I already have by calling him a toothy whatever that eats shit. So yeah, I'm only looking at when the dollars and cents roll in.
And thank you, Rabbit Weasel. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Thank you. Good afternoon to you. We appreciate that very much. So there may be some degree of insubordination on this show as we head right on. Hold on. I was going to hit the local news, but look at that. Now this strategy might be working, Easy. That
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Gave us $2 and says, yay, you're back. Now get to the Bears. Labyrinth Mystic, he is here. He says, no free chat. Guess I'll just shut up then. Well, that's too
Labyrinth
bad.
Mystic, we don't ever want you to shut up.
And that's,
I'm sure
it's not our call.
The other chatters will appreciate you in there, but we just won't see it. So don't worry. We will get to Bears, but there's big local news that we have to cover.
WATB, who are these local news? Who are these local newscasters?
Easy, are you familiar with Western New York's premier surf rock, punk rock band, the Isotopes?
I am. I love the Isotopes.
I'm a big fan of the Isotopes, and I guess that the ABC affiliate there in Rochester understands the value that is brought by the Isotopes, and they had them for a fairly long segment, and I know other shows have covered this. I've intentionally not watched anyone else's coverage, and we're going to see our buddy Carl right there front and center, and he's taking a local morning news interview very seriously.
We're on the show. We are joined by the band members. We have got Handsome B Wonderful right here. Handsome B, can you introduce us to the rest of the line?
I would love to do that. This is the Isotopes. Take it away, boys.
So that's already my favorite thing, because you're supposed to just, say everybody's names.
Yeah, I thought, didn't he ask Carl to introduce him? And then he says, take it away, boys.
Take it away, boys. And putting the delightful, a guy who looks like producer Chris, he's on the spot, but he's going to actually tell us what his real name is.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rock Strongo.
Hi, I'm Admiral Awesome. Good morning, this is Lance Uppercut coming to you live.
And of course, the Isotopes Go-Go Dancers. I am Lucy.
I am Honey. I am Tara.
Do I need to ask you who your favorite Isotopes Go-Go dancer is?
I know who mine is. Yeah. Actually, all three of them are just absolutely abundantly awesome.
Yes.
I love everything about this so far. You know what the thing about TV? You can take any band in the world. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter if it's New York City or Rochester, New York. The guests will always look like shit. They all it's I don't know if it's the way the cameras are, the angles of the shot, or what. But they're always so goddamn awkward. It's amazing.
It's funny you say that, because before I found this gem, I was going to show some quick snippets of Weezer on the Today Show. And maybe I'll get to that next week. But, there's a band that's been around for 30 plus years, a little longer than the Isotopes. And they came off really bad, but really because of the questions. Anyway, let's hear some more from the Isotopes here on the ABC. The Arc Rochester. The Arc.
Very nice. And how long have the Isotopes been performing together?
This is our 25th year as a band. We have our 25th anniversary show coming up in October at Three Heads.
All of you together?
No, just me.
No.
I started this band 25 years ago.
Okay.
And I've gone through a lot of different iterations because, women get older and you got to get new, younger dancers into the band. So it's the natural...
Wow.
The natural way of things.
Do you want me to stand in between here before you start swinging?
It's probably better for your health, my friend.
Did you want to audition?
No, I think I'm going to leave it to the ladies over there.
Okay, we can talk after.
Okay, sure, thanks.
So I love that she's like going to be. I believe she cracked her knuckles into her lavalier mic.
She did. Yeah, I heard that. She's nervous.
And, so
I think she's intimidated by like the titties. Those are sick, gigantic titties.
Yeah, and she's there with, I don't know, a couple of almond joys, I guess.
Yeah, and she's got this defensive body. She is so intimidated by the lustful odors of these 6 lovely ladies and these 4 hunky dudes.
I mean, don't you think any woman's going to be intimidated to be in the same studio as the great Lucy Tightbox?
I think so. They
just never
know
gonna
that
measure
they
up.
don't have a chance when it comes to sex appeal overall.
So before we started, I did see a comment in the poor chat. I'm not going to put it up, but the idea was that we were going to show this segment and just ball wash the boss. The thing is, I had an intent of like, oh my God, we're really going to make fun of this appearance. But it's really the two news anchors who are the biggest duds here. The Isotopes are one of my favorite bands of the latter, I guess the early 21st century.
No, they haven't done anything wrong here. So, yeah, I can't wait to hear more of this.
Yeah.
How much do you guys dread this part of the? This is like the last thing you do for the week, right?
It is.
Yeah.
But
So you're like, all right, we'll talk to the band, we'll pretend they're interesting, we'll get through it, and then the weekend starts. I bet you can't wait for this to be over.
I know. So he like shows his watch and
okay.
So
all right. That's
neither confirming nor denying.
TV comedy, local TV comedy.
Yeah, early morning banter. You know, this is fine. Sure.
I've seen this segment before.
No.
Honestly, while you guys were performing, you got the Go-Go Girls dancing, and I in my head I keep on hearing I don't know what it's called, a riff on the guitar or something.
What? You don't know what a riff is on the guitar?
Yeah.
Listen, I can't play the guitar, but I certainly know what a riff is when I hear it. Yeah.
This guy seems like he's into cock too.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about that, but he's like, it sounds like, to quote the great Reverend Lovejoy on The Simpsons, wait a minute, this sounds like rock and or roll.
And Wipeout, you know what I mean? That iconic, that's the vibe from all of this.
So
way to figure that out.
The most famous surf rock song ever. Oh, that came to mind, didn't it, buddy? Oh, good for you.
What's with the uptight, pocket square, got the tie, we've got the dress shirt, but we're not tucked in, we're kind of casual. What are we going for?
Yeah, so we are scientists who decided to start an instrumental rock band. And we have gotten a little bit more relaxed over the years. We used to have black ties and tuck our shirts in.
What kind of sciences?
What kind of science are we into, guys?
The science of music?
Chemical research?
Chemical research, most.
Both
Is
good
that one
answers.
guy who said chemical research? Is that the guy that used to be the host on Who Are These Podcasts?
I believe that's Croge. I don't actually know him.
Croge.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was awesome. I loved that guy.
I mean, yeah, listen, a lot of people say that's when the show was still good. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really interesting.
It takes a lot to surprise Dan, but when you guys were performing,
I'm just gonna pause it right there. I remember now. Do you think it takes a lot to surprise Dan, the male anchor right there? She just said it takes a lot to surprise him. Do you think it's really difficult to surprise this guy?
Yeah, I think she hates working with him.
Probably.
I can't tell if he's super. Is he a super old guy? I can't really tell from here.
We'll see. We don't have any close-ups of him. I'll get it, but he looks like he's TV old. You know, he's had work done where in his 40s and 50s it helped him, but now it's all caught up with him. Kind of like Richard Marx. Well, of course, you like her.
I like her. She seems all right, but he seems a little stiff. I don't know if I like that guy.
Well, let's see if maybe the Isotopes will bring the best out of him.
it was like shock and awe. Like, really, it was.
Well, I mean,
it was entertaining for me.
It's head to toe. You probably didn't notice this at home, but
oh yeah, that guy's stuck in so much cock.
I mean, listen, I guess that the Isotopes had to get on the local news somehow.
I'm standing over here and I look down. And the shoes.
Yeah.
The bottoms of our shoes are green.
Yes.
And the
Make sure the cameraman does not tilt down. Nobody zooms in. Please don't show the shoes.
The little shoelace things are green.
Oh yeah.
The little shoelace thing. Oh, you mean shoelaces? Yeah, they're green.
Like this, there is every detail here. It's really impressive.
Well, after 25 years, you figure out how to dress the same.
I mean, you almost think Carl hosts a show for a living, the way that he's able to keep
Carl wants to beat the shit out of this guy. He wants to murder this guy. You can just sense it.
At first, we're just calling each other, and then we got texts. So then we started texting each other. Hey, should we wear green ties? And we're like, yeah, sure. So it makes it easier.
Right on.
Chris just laughing.
Chris is just happy to be on TV. Come on. I don't know. I would be
God.
too. Go ahead and read that.
This is for $5. Stuttering John Corleone says, "Oh, way to tell that walrus Carl how it is. That took guts. Here's 5 large for you, Spider."
Listen, He made me laugh the way he handled it, and I was like, oh, this is a good appearance. But in case I had been on the fence, this next bit really sealed the deal.
Oh,
Also at Beer Park on September 11th, which I will never forget.
Okay, we're going to leave that untouched.
What?
Come on, he made a 9/11 joke on network morning television. I'm
Could you
supposed
back
to
it
say
up?
that this guy's appearance wasn't good? Sure.
And I'll tell you, we're also at Beer Park on September 11th, which I will never forget.
Okay, we're going to leave that untouched.
Come on. We're going to be playing on 9/11. I will never forget. So listen. If the boss says no poor chats, then we don't do poor chats because
there's all sorts of comments about it, but we can't
had
do it
I
because
can't
Carl
see
said
him.
no.
I literally can't see him.
Fucking taskmaster.
Yeah. So anyway, we're having fun. Let's get a little bit more.
At the Hoochie Festival, when are you performing?
We're at 4 p.m. on Saturday.
And what stage?
The lame stage. the local band stage where My Morning Jacket will never touch.
That's right. They were playing the same festival as My Morning Jacket. And, the lame stage. Come on. This guy, Carl, if you watch Kevin Brennan, you find out that you hear that he's not funny. Steel Toe says that Carl's not funny. I don't know. This was a pretty funny appearance, right, Easy?
Yeah, I like Carl in this because, first off, he's catching this fucking twink off guard, and I love that. And I like everything about the Isotopes to begin with. So I think this is a win all around. I don't want to give him compliments because he doesn't let us show the poor chat, but I gotta call it as I see it.
Right. And Easy, because you're having so much fun, I'd like to invite you to dance along with the Go-Goo dancers.
Go-Goo? Did you call them the Go-Goo
dancers?
dancers?
But I moved on and I kept going with it.
Maybe you were thinking of your wife.
I was thinking of the goo that was made here. So anytime you want to dance like the go-go dancers, these are some of the moves that you'd be able to share with them. So I thought it was a great appearance. I got to do a few songs on the show. My apologies. But and I'm sorry to let down Chad's missing upper lip. He's not super chatting us anyway. And of course, they played the theme from WATP.
Oh, can we hear the theme?
Carl's gonna give us a. He's gonna strike his own channel because it's his song. And that might actually be a different song. So my apologies. But so
band's tight. Sounds good.
25 years, they better be. So, Easy, are you going to dress like that? And will you dance with Lucy with a ribbon like that?
Well, my agenda when I'm there in early October is basically do whatever she tells me to do.
Okay, that's a good agenda, yeah.
Like, for example, if she says eat ass, it might not be her ass, but I'll be eating ass.
Wow. All right. Well,
it might be whoever she wants to see. Whatever Lucy says goes.
Okay. I'll make sure to send this her way.
Yeah. By all means.
Sticking with local news, I don't know if you're familiar with this news anchor, but it must be the kind of news that made it up to Grand Rapids. Listen, you're on the set recording PSAs. You're having a little back and forth with your boss. And sometimes you might not think about the fact that there's lights and cameras and you're well mic'd.
Again. What's up, Trace?
I think you're in a
I am. I'm in Amy's script, the Amy's Angels one. The second thing didn't make sense, so I was just trying to fix that part. And
it's not even marked off. Like we're still working.
I know, but I didn't have time because we have to do this, so I was still reading it. See, I mean, I can't wait for you to go through them all and then I go through them because then I'm already getting ready by then. But this time we had to do the PSAs, so.
So obviously this woman who's dressed like Cesar Romero as the Joker has decided that, this is the hill she wants to die on. And she's really not happy with, whatever's in the prompter. And I'm building the foundation for what happens next.
Finish what?
What I was trying to say.
Okay, because Sean just came in here and said something about marking off. Go ahead.
That's all right. Good.
I don't think you are. You're walking out really angry.
Okay. Now it's bleeped there. And don't worry. I did dig around.
Bitch.
Okay, so she says that, and then she goes on.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Jeez, oh Pete.
It's a Michigan thing.
I guess I never heard that in my life.
It's only in Michigan.
Look how mad she is.
Can I please finish what I'm going to say? What the fuck?
So that lady that she's bitching about was her boss, and this might be a problem.
Grow up.
And this guy's just like, okay, yeah, she's always like this. Okay, give me your hands. All right.
Why is he?
I'm so done with her antics, telling on me every 5 seconds. I'm done.
I know. Okay.
And I just want to make sure everybody knows how this played out. So we got this.
Bitch.
Okay. And oh no. The anchor, Taryn Asher, was recording a PSA when the tense newsroom exchange unfolded, where she was pulled from the air in November of last year. So I guess this is making the rounds. Because, I guess she's suing.
She does have a lawsuit, and it sounds like it's in a pretty good chance she'll win it. So this I think somebody said, well, let's just unleash to the world how much of whatever she is.
Bitch.
Might have to just keep that.
She's my spirit animal. I love everything of this woman. She's fantastic.
The part where you go like, yeah, can I just finish right now? I was like, oh yeah, that's how Zane talks to me before we start the show.
So I can just picture that happening. And I guess she's got kind of like a reputation of being like a bull in a china shop. So, whatever, TV people, it's one extreme or the other. You got a chick like her who's a badass ball breaker. You got this queer ass twink interviewing Carl.
Yeah, who do you want to tune into? If they were on in the same city and you could watch the super twink, the power bottom talk to handsome be wonderful, or
bitch.
Yeah,
I think we all know.
And I think she's kind of hot. She's Taryn Asher, and she's if I'm a TV station in Detroit, I hire her immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Right. Exactly. And you make sure that her boss is, of course, a
bitch.
I like that there's some music after it every time I play it.
Sweet. God, I love that.
Yeah. Well, listen, sometimes people who work together on a local news set, they're there to have a little bit more fun, but slow your roll because money's coming in. Go ahead and read this from our friend Labyrinth Mystic.
Yeah, Labyrinth Mystic throws $5 after the $2 he gave earlier, so thank you. He says, you're going to listen to a poop eater over the fans? You guys are one of the few free chat shows left. BYB, OJ, Cardiff, Ava, they're all gone.
Cardiff show is a lot bigger than it used to be. He used to do the roll call, so it's a very different world than it used to be. Labyrinth Mystic, chemical research equals drugs, you bunch of squares. We got it, but the squares in the studio didn't, and that's why it was funny, I thought. So, yes. But like I was saying, some local news sets, people are there to have a little bit more fun, and sometimes the fun is a little bit more one-sided.
Check on your first morning forecast with meteorologist Alexa Dringus. And Alexa, it's fair to say we got a triple F-bomb, a feel-good Friday forecast.
I got really nervous there for a second. I wasn't sure what you were going to say. But yes, it is beautiful outside on this Friday.
Absolutely.
Christ. What is this, Acromegaly Speaks?
So do you think that Lurch there is convinced that he made her laugh, he made her nervous on the air, so he's like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to Pound Town after this newscast.
This giant is another indicator that no actually qualified, exceptionally good-looking people will ever work on TV news again, because this is what they're going to, the B teams.
Yeah.
And all this young, ugly B teamers.
This is in Albany, New York. So it's probably a slightly larger market than what we were watching earlier. But this guy's on the morning show. He's just so proud of himself. I mean, just look. He's like, oh my gosh, I got a triple F-bomb. And he's just like, This is amazing. I am really in on this.
Sure, what you were gonna say, but yes, it is beautiful outside on this Friday.
Absolutely,
and just
absolutely.
Shut up. I mean, I've got a big nose, and I'm disgusted at the size of that guy's nose.
Yeah, but you're normal sized. You know.
Yeah,
you're not this guy.
His nose is actually bigger than her head.
Oh well, there's of course. A lot of things can happen in the line of fire covering a story. We had that woman here in Los Angeles who had a cockroach crawl across her. An anchor in Boston was able to power through something similar.
We are very happy to have Jennifer Pignate as an anchor here at WCVB. She's an incredible anchor, and she's an incredible reporter in the field. But you might have noticed something a little different about one of her reports earlier this week.
Before we get to that, how many martinis do you think he has before the newscast?
You're right. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that
right?
slosh sound.
Yeah, it's the guy who's like, nobody knows that I'm drunk at work, but yet everybody knows that you're drunk at work.
About one of her reports earlier this week. Take a look.
Ooh. A very public investigation was underway this year involving secret recordings in the mayor's office. Now, despite both of these cases, the lawyer for the Peña has said he has no plans to step down. As you mentioned.
Okay, so there's a reason that they showed it to us. The actual snippet there just sounds like regular reporting. She did look distracted for a second. They're going to review.
I'm going to give you like a big round of applause because you know what was happening when she was doing that? She was getting hit by bees. Look at her arm. She was being stung by a bee at that time.
So she's literally getting stung by a bee as it happens. And, you could freak out. Maybe people have done that in the past, but she powered through like a pro. I would cry and run away.
I didn't detect anything from her. That's not easy to do.
If a bee landed right here, you'd have to finish the show.
She was live on TV.
Oh, I saw the bees swarming, but I'm not scared of bees. I've never been stung by a bee. I had no idea if I was or was not allergic. And when I paused the first time, that's exactly what went through my head.
I kind of think it would have been a better clip if she had been allergic to bees, though, right? Easy.
Look at the other co-anchor, whatever the fuck.
Sure.
Stupid look on her face.
Yeah, she's like, oh, that's why I never leave the studio. You poors who have to go and cover the news out in the field.
Yeah, this means that, it'll go viral because, she, whatever, the stupid bug on her arm. That's really the only way people even pay attention to these stories.
Yeah, right,
Somebody
exactly.
drops the N-word or if a insect climbs on them.
That word definitely can impact variations of it. There was a weatherman in Rochester where we just were looking at things who referred to Martin Luther King Park as something else and didn't work again. So yeah, these things happen, but bee incidents are something that definitely goes viral, and this one will probably live on, but it doesn't live up to the Hall of Fame for bee run-ins.
WPTB, who are these broadcast history? Who are these broadcast history?
Now, sometimes these are just being recorded, so you can just show it as a blooper after the fact. That lady was live on the air, so she had to power through it. But the fact that it didn't go out over the airways until after the fact doesn't take away from this one.
I'm Rod Wood with your News Channel 9 On The Go webcast. Here's what's happening right now. There's been a bad accident up in Oswego County this afternoon. Deputies tell us 2 vehicles collided up there, and f***ing bee on me. F***ing bee just bit me. F***ing bee stung me.
Where?
Look, f***ing bee stung me.
And there is no unbleeped version of this, but boy, did I spend way too much time trying to find Tommy Lasorda here getting stung by a bee.
I was going to say, man, the guy, he looks like the weatherman that should have retired like in 1984.
Yeah, right, exactly. He got his watch for, a career well done, but then he never left.
God, look at that nussy. He's actually got a nussy.
Just like our president.
Yes.
But there's an all-timer, and I know we've shown this before. This is at least 30, 35 years old, but some things age like fine wine.
Really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death.
The fuck is that? Shit! I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town. Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck? I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out this country, motherfucker. I can't even see me.
Okay. I mean, I like that he slips into his real voice. After
I
that.
know. He totally goes from news anchor to
I'll
wanting
just
to
play
bust up a shifferobe.
Yeah. Just play a little bit at the beginning.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death?
The fuck is that?
I love that guy.
Fucking Yaphet Kotto. He's great.
Yes. I hope he got a national news gig based on that. All right. People were clamoring for it, and somebody gave us money asking for it, so we have to deliver.
W-A-T-B, who are these bears? Who are these bears?
Can I just reiterate one thing real quick?
Yes, please.
Because when we first explained this, we had half as many viewers as what we have now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We have been ordered with the threat of firing that we are no longer allowed to do free chats.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll refresh everybody every half hour. So,
Yeah.
It's like traffic and transit on the ones.
People that are paying
the
me
only way to
talk to me,
I'll let them
I'm not
see
going
it.
to spend time looking at comments for free. Like if
Yeah, you hear that, Christian Bladt? Stop reading the free chats if you want people to pay you.
Yeah.
And that's how you they get on the show.
Okay, so that was a fastball right aimed at our heads.
Yeah. And you know what? He's not wrong. I think we made more money than we did 2 weeks ago when we did two
remains
shows.
to be seen.
Oh, that's true. Jay Wolfenstein gave us, I shared it. Really, I did. He gave us a lot of money to stop playing Jimmy Fallon clips 2 weeks ago. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I would say this is beautiful. This is a 3-act presentation of some bear shenanigans in Kentucky.
Bear with me, Andrea. This story's...
So we already start strong because she says, bear with me. So this is going to be a good one, Zane, right?
Yes. That's a funny joke by this titless chick.
Yeah, the morning anchor in Rochester would not be at all intimidated. This chick can never be a go-go dancer, but she might be able to co-host Steel Toe Morning Show.
Okay, let's
Bear
hear
with
more.
me, Andrea. This story's a wild one. The bear left behind a big mess, shattering a kitchen table and getting into her food. Now she's sharing a warning for other homeowners. And a bear expert has some tips to keep these unwelcome visitors out.
I love when we get bear experts.
Kendra North says she's a heavy sleeper and didn't even hear the bear break into her house, but her sister who lives next door did.
So why would you think that this lady might be a deep sleeper? Do you have any theories as to anything that might make it difficult for her to wake up in the morning?
Okay, if that's her, drug use.
That's her. Yeah.
Okay, that is excessive drug use.
Yes.
The sissy spacek. Fuck that up. Looking bitch.
Yes, that is a sissy spacek looking bitch. To pull on the joke from earlier, yes, she might be a chemical scientist. So it's probably very difficult for her to wake up.
My sister started calling me at like 5 a.m. and I declined her at least twice.
Because if my sister is calling me at 5 a.m, I'm going to be like, well, it can't be important. I need to go back to trying to sleep off all of the barbiturates that I ingested. I picked a throwback for fun there.
She has perpetual fetal alcohol syndrome face going there.
She does.
And she just kept calling.
Okay. So she kept calling and she kept ignoring.
She realized something was up.
And I answered the call and she was like, bro, there's...
So already the fact that these two sisters talk to each other in the way where they ignore early morning calls frantically sent to one another and they call each other bro. Easy, you and I, we've made a mistake not marrying into this family. This is where we should both be. We should be brother-in-laws married to these two sisters.
there's a bear and it just walked out of your house and it came down your steps. It came and looked at me dead in the eyes on my side of the yard.
North says she thinks it must have been a big bear.
My table is really thick glass and it completely shattered it.
And it was not covered in any kind of white powder, despite what the authorities might have said.
Yeah, right.
So it must have been a big bear because my table's big. This is good. See,
I wish we had video of that fat ass bear falling right through the table. And how the fuck can you not wake up from that?
Well, again, I think we've had our theories as to why she didn't wake up.
She said she actually heard the table shatter from inside her house and she thought that it was a car wreck outside.
And she's like, okay, well, the bear's coming out of my house. Why the fuck you calling me? All right, he's not in my house anymore.
North says the bear was drawn into her house because she had left her leftovers on the table.
I'm a little sad over my KFC.
Okay.
And those are her come hither eyes. That's
the widest her eyes have been open ever.
You up? You want to come over and split a bucket of the Colonel's 11 herbs and spices? That's what she's saying right here. She's letting people know that if you come a knocking, there will be a bucket on the table unless this fucking bear comes in. So that's the tragedy. That's what attracted the bear. She didn't put her KFC in the fridge like, any of us do who, boy, KFC is good the first day. It's so much better the second or maybe even third day, right, Zane?
Mm-hmm. Especially, if you got to leave it out. Sure, just leave your KFC out. Yeah. Chicken doesn't go bad overnight.
No, she's probably in her 30s. She looks like she's in her 50s, and she's probably never had a problem.
Fish and Wildlife Bear Program Coordinator John Haas says there are a few simple things people can do to make their homes less appealing to bears.
Okay, so whenever we get this advice, Easy, it is always some of the most obvious things that no one should have to say. Do you think that this will be any different?
No, it'll be keep your doors locked. Don't leave your food out. All the usual bullshit.
Yeah.
Bears.
If you store pet food, or if you feed your dogs outside, just think about that. Make sure you're not leaving any out on the porch, and that'll keep the bear from just coming right in and getting an easy meal.
I don't care how much education you have. If you have that accent, you sound like a dumb fuck.
But look at how many Post-its he has on a dry erase board. That's the whole point of the
fucking pheasant behind him.
The whole point of the dry erase board is that you write on it, and then you can erase it when you want to change it. But I don't want to tell him how to do his business.
God.
He's a bear expert.
Easy meal.
He also says if a bear has been spotted in your neighborhood, take a look at other potential bear meals.
If you've got reports right there close to the house, just think about where your garbage is.
North says show Brennan Bear the lesson she's learned from the encounter.
So should I just put my trash in plastic bags right on the corner, right on the curb, right? That's probably what I should do if I live in bear country. I think that's what he's saying.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, no, I think you got to be careful where you put it.
Right.
You might want to lock it up. All right, but she's learned something.
Lesson she's learned from the encounter.
Definitely don't leave your leftover KFC on the kitchen table. And make sure your door is shut very well.
And don't be hopelessly addicted to methamphetamine since age 8.
Yeah, she doesn't have the meth acne, so maybe it's a new hobby for her. Those like boils on their face that you get when. Yeah. I feel like she's been at a few things for a while. So all right, put your food away, close your doors tightly. Anything else we should know?
According to the online resource BearWise, bears have a very strong sense of smell and can open doors and windows. Make sure you lock up and put away any food before you go to bed. Reporting in Lexington, I'm...
Thank you, double mast.
You were waiting for her to come back on with that, but I'm here for it. You go ahead and read that.
Hey, Wolfenstein says he gives $10, and he says, what if I pay you to put up a free chat of your choice? This is to put up a free chat. Look, we can't. I don't think we've come far enough in this mandate by Carl to try to be subversive. Instead, would you please just give us a sign off for Christian?
Jay Wolfenstein, I'm going to have to put it on you to find a free chat that you like.
Yeah.
You can give them credit, or Stolen Valor is perfectly allowed here on this show. So, it's a new rule. I don't know that we should really go back on it right away. But what I like about Jay Wolfenstein is he's always in favor of paying us to do things that we're not planning on doing. So, Jay Wolfenstein, you're always welcome here in our live chat.
And he's great. He usually gives $50 to $100 every time Carl broadcasts. And he confirmed to us via email that he is no longer going to do that. and he's going to give the money to us. And thank you, Jay, for telling us that.
Yes, very much appreciated. What I know that your favorite thing is about these bear segments, Easy, is the bigger and fatter they are, the more interested you're in. You are. You're in, same difference.
Yes.
So let's hear about a bear in Denver.
Today, a bear found its way out of the woods and into the biggest city in Colorado. Denver wildlife officials responded to a call about a bear in a tree. The 100-pound animal was not going anywhere on its own, so they tranquilized him. Shortly afterwards, the bear...
I want to make sure to show you that again. So a 100-pound bear in the tree, and it looks like they have like, I don't know, like a comforter, like a couple of sheets.
Yeah,
they don't have...
like each holding an end of it.
Yeah. They don't have like a trampoline or something, like a tarp. No.
Shortly afterwards, the bear tumbled out of the tree, landing safely. Officials say the bear is okay.
No,
and was
it's
returned
not.
back to the wild.
Yeah, look, it's a corpse.
It's bear. It was bear kebabs over the campfire by the end of the day.
That thing's spine is powder. There is. Come on now.
So that anchor actually got to do another story that I have another jingle for.
WATB, who are these national news? Who are these national newscasters?
I call this one Last Time I Don't Read the Prompter Before Saying What's on the Screen.
And a big cheese was the center of attention at the Tennessee State Fair. And that's no pun. A literal big hunk of cheese, 500 pounds, in fact, of cheddar, was carved into a sculpture honoring the state's heritage and the country's 250th birthday. The artist is called the Cheese Lady. And yes, in case you were wondering, she frequently gets the question, who cut the cheese?
Oh.
Next on the CBS Weekend News.
And I left that little snippet there just so that you could see. How do you think she felt about all that?
She hates her life. She's like,
probably
fuck
does,
you
right?
guys. Way to go.
Yeah.
Way to make me read this shit.
Yeah, who cut the cheese? Yeah, that's the weekend anchor for the CBS Evening News. So I'm glad that I was able to share that. That is Chip Chipperson level conversation there and reporting. Let's head over for some talk show time.
WATB, who are these talk shows? Who are these talk shows?
Easy, are you familiar with Adam Friedland?
I don't think so, but hold that thought. Maybe if I see him.
Well, you may. I'll give you a little backstory. So he was part of a podcast called Come Town, which was infamously skewered on Who Are These Podcasts, and they had a really funny response back. So he's part of Come Town, and he gained a pretty big following from that show. Nick Mullen and Stavros Halkias were the hosts. Stavros moved on. Come Town kind of went by the wayside, and as a joke, they decided that they would rebrand the show the Adam Friedland Show. The guy who was like the least famous and possibly least liked on the show. So it's been the Adam Friedland Show for a while, but the joke was kind of on everybody because he's considered a pretty good interviewer, and he gets guests like Anthony Weiner, actual current sitting politicians have talked to him. I believe he talked to Mamdani before he was elected. So like I said, he's a good interviewer, and no exception was his recent sit down with one of my favorites, Ann Coulter. So they're starting off their conversation going over some back and forth of what each of their favorites are.
Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler.
Okay, so he's already making himself laugh. He's saying your favorite book is Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler. And the thing that people don't understand about Ann Coulter is she actually has a great sense of humor. That's why Bill Maher always puts her on the show.
Okay, and yours is Diary of Anne Frank.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so he's a Jew, so that's pretty funny. The little back and forth. Your favorite book is Diary of Anne Frank. All right.
The song is something by, I forget his first name, Mickey Friedman and the Texas J Boys.
Who's Mickey Friedman?
Look that up. What's his
Kinky
first name?
Friedman?
Kinky,
It's just one guy you met on a fucking panel for Bill? The guy, the Jewish cowboy that was.
Yep.
That is a whack one. Okay, your favorite song is "Flight of the Valkyries" by Richard Wagner.
Wow, I can't see the trend of this. Your favorite president is future President Shapiro.
No, he's whack.
So he doesn't like Ben Shapiro. It's like even joking around, he can't be like, oh yeah, no, he's whack.
Your favorite president is Reich Chancellor Adolf Hitler.
I can't believe you actually think this is funny.
No,
it's funny because she's just like
her response is funny.
But she's not getting mad and walking out, and that's why Ann is a trooper. You know.
And I'm just I'm teasing.
That girl in Will
I'm being
and Grace.
annoying. What?
That
Hottest
girl
girl?
in Will and Grace.
Deborah Messing?
That's it.
So that he's offended by the idea that he would think that Deborah Messing is the hottest celebrity out there. So Adam goes through what he calls bangers, some of the best known things that Ann Coulter has written or said.
Called bangers. We're gonna walk you through some of the
I guess I could have let him
greatest
explain
hits.
it.
Tip of the iceberg.
Oh.
After 9/11, you wrote the U.S. should invade Muslim countries and kill their leaders.
And convert them to Christianity.
The 9/11 wives.
And so I love that because she's like, oh yeah, you actually left this part out, and this is a lot more 9/11 humor today than I was prepared for.
And convert them to Christianity.
The 9/11 wives enjoyed their husbands' deaths.
I've never seen people enjoying their husband's death. so
Every
much.
single my single female friends, that's the thing that they would say.
Okay, so these are. He doesn't mention my favorite, which was that John Edwards. If you remember, he was running for vice president eventually with John Kerry. She said on MSNBC, she said, "Yeah, John Edwards has a bumper sticker that says "Ask me about my dead son," because he brought it up a lot." And Ann had a book coming out, so she knows when to drop those nuggets.
You said women should lose the right to vote. Uncle Tom ass over here. Do you have female friends?
A few.
Who's your best female
I
friend?
first said that on Politically Incorrect a million years ago.
That's a banger, though.
There were girls in the audience clapping for me.
I mean, I think Carl was there, and I know he was clapping. And so far, I don't see any problem with anything that Ann said.
Cooked on that one.
I think I've won on that one. That's all over now.
So you don't want to vote?
No, I want the rest of my gender not to vote. I'll give it up if they don't.
You think you're better than the rest of them? You're the best girl?
Duh.
What about Sydney Sweeney?
She's very hot. She could vote. But we can't.
Oh my God.
Sydney and I think she'd agree with me.
Do you know her?
No.
Hit
but
her
I think
up,
she'd
please.
agree with me. We'd be willing to give up our votes if the rest of our gender does not vote.
I believe Ann has a pretty good read on Sydney Sweeney because the little bits that she said is probably like, yeah, I'd rather not vote if it meant women had to stop voting. So think about the present. It's a very unconventional conversation. So I want to know.
I actually don't hate this conversation.
No, I've only got 4 clips because I mostly enjoyed it. I am going to play some more next week, but I don't know. The back and forth, because Ann has a good sense of humor, and I think a lot of people don't understand that. It's a little bit how I feel about Nicholas J. Fuentes, that he knows when he's going for a laugh.
Wherever you got, somebody's got to get a better website because literally every one of those quotes you have wrong.
I got this off of
MediaMatters.com.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
All right.
Idiot.
Yeah, that's the whole point. He's an idiot,
Yeah.
and that's why I think that this works. He wants to know more about Ann, about growing up, and she actually doesn't like to talk about herself.
Some shit was always that you were like a poshy. You were like a Connecticut style, like equestrian kind of poshy. And I was surprised to find out that your father was an Irish cop.
No, he wasn't.
I believe he was, and I believe you were the first in your family to learn how to read.
And the first to have shoes.
So she's going with it. He's got some bum information, but that could derail a lot of it. Imagine Ted Cruz is on your show and you have something wrong in his bio. It's not going to be fun.
No, my father was not an Irish cop. He's not even fully.
He was an FBI agent.
He was a corporate lawyer on Park Avenue.
So
yes,
where am
for
I getting
a
this
few
from?
years after law school, it was like having a clerkship. You'd go straight and you had to be a lawyer to be an FBI agent back then. You don't now. So for a few years, he was a red hunter with the FBI, but he was a lawyer. He was a corporate lawyer at 300 Park Avenue.
Sounds like an Irish cop to me.
Which is a great comeback. Ann appreciates it.
Oh, she wants to screw him.
Well, It does remind me of the last time we featured Ann on the show, which was Blast from the Past, when she was on the phone with Norm Macdonald when he guest hosted the Dennis Miller show. But I feel like I've shown that too many times to have dusted it off one more time.
Apparently, but not very well because he was a young pup.
He was a young pup?
Yeah, I mean, he was just gotten out of law school.
Sounds like a gay slang.
You've never heard the expression
you have young pups,
pup?
you have otters, you have bears.
It's just a common expression.
Shout out to the Bears, by the way.
Maybe from freaking Connecticut. Maybe that's a Connecticut thing.
Am I going to be getting that this whole show?
What's wrong? You should be proud.
Anything I
Being
say,
rich is good.
Oh, I'm
not
telling you.
everything is a Connecticut.
She wants to sit on his face. She's now rolling with laughter.
But he is a Jew.
Right.
So you have to take that into consideration.
She doesn't care.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, dick is dick.
That's
what I
which
hear.
is great compared to the alternative. The alternative is
Oh,
dreck.
yeah, I'm with you on that.
Being poor sucks.
Oh, totally.
So you moved to Connecticut on a cop salary. Was he dirty? Was your dad? Was he dirty? Did he ever run into that guy Serpico?
Okay.
So
the seat is so soaked. They could be gathering fluids underneath that chair.
Yeah, I think you've got a pretty good read on the situation, and I think Ann just enjoys the opportunity to laugh. That was evident in the aforementioned conversation with Norm Macdonald. Fun fact about the day in which she met financier, the well-known Jeffrey Epstein.
Knew about the Epstein case apparently before the New York Times or anyone on TV did.
You saw him the day before 9/11?
Yeah, I met him then.
He pulls up in a limo. It's raining. He said, "Ann Coulter, can I give you a ride?"
And we know someone in common. He named someone I know.
By the way, that's a classy move because whoever that person is does not want anybody knowing that, one, he knew Jeffrey Epstein, and two, maybe not that he's friends with Ann Coulter. So she could have. She could have said who this person was, but good for her.
And he named someone I know. And the traffic was moving by 20 miles per hour. And I had to get home because I had an early morning flight, morning of 9/11.
If it's the day before 9/11, I mean, didn't him and Israel have like a lot of work to do?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so I love that they're both able to go with it. And again, Adam Friedland, he's a Jew, so he's able to really run with
Him and
this.
Israel have like a lot of work to do?
Well, yeah. It's weird he had time for me.
How did he have so much time?
Well, I didn't stay that long.
Oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble for that, Dad. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding, Dad.
Can you imagine missing the email from Israel if you're a Jewish guy going to the World Trade Center?
Yeah, don't go to the World Trade Center.
Gentle reminder, today is 9/11. I wouldn't go in. They'd say something like gentle reminder. Gentle reminder, I don't know if you've checked your calendars, but it's 9/11. We've been planning this. We got 18 Saudi guys. We took them to flight school. They only had to learn how to take off. So we got half off. We got a great deal on the flights.
So again, just laughing up a storm, having fun. Adam Friedland is, some would say, the future of late night conversation because we don't have anyone else. And I have some more clips that I'll share next week. But it was a delightful visit with he and Ann, and I think she's probably a pretty big fan now. Do you think that's safe to say?
I do, because she was kind of like slow to start, and then after a few clips in, she seemed like she was having a good time. To me, there's nothing to dislike about that.
No,
and I think you feel the same way.
Yeah, I think I was just surprised a few times by how far they went. By the way, if we're talking about 9/11, I do believe you'll be able to see the Isotopes at Beer Park.
Yes, never forget.
Never forget. Yeah.
You know what's funny? When he said that the first time, Carl, since this is, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like 25 years ago, but it is 25 years ago. I actually didn't get the joke at first.
So you
it's
did
been
forget.
25 fucking years.
They say never forget, but Eric Zane, you forgot.
I am going to forget. Did
you also forget? Did you also forget about Dre? Is that possible as well?
What's that mean?
That's Dr. Dre.
Oh,
Eminem. That's all right.
Okay.
It's white guy talk.
Just like Pearl Harbor. We forgot about that. Nobody gives a fuck about Pearl Harbor.
No.
Okay.
No.
Fuck those veterans.
Yeah. No, I don't agree with that. You tricked me. I did not mean to agree. I was just nodding so that I could move on. We're already talking all things political, so let's officially roll out the jingle.
What is politics? What is politics?
I feel like you were going to say something though.
Did you? I don't want to steal thunder, but did you get the latest voicemail from Carl?
Yes, it was actually one that he sent during our off week,
and it wasn't from that guy.
It's not from that guy,
okay,
but
good.
It's like he's talking to that guy.
Yeah.
No. So nobody worry. And by the way, I should have mentioned at the top of the show, you can leave a voicemail for our show at 585-612-1388. Just say it's for WATB. That's this show.
And I think you should remind the audience about what's happened because.
When we play it, we'll definitely we'll do it.
No. I meant about the super chat.
Oh, yeah.
We can't. Geez. Carl's not allowing us to put the poor chat up anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to. You guys know how much we love the poor chat, but he's trying to teach us a lesson by using the number one teacher I know of, Jerry Banfield.
People that are paying me to talk to me, I'm not going to spend time looking at comments for free. Like
you hear that, Christian Bladt?
Yeah.
Stop reading the free chats if you want people to pay you.
Yeah.
And that's how you they get on the show.
Who's that good-looking guy from Who's Right podcast there?
That's Doug. That's Mean Doug. I'm more of a nice Doug guy, but what about Mean Doug?
I don't know if I've met him.
Probably not. Yeah, I don't know that he comes out to the live shows, but Mean Doug is an all-timer. And he packs his bags when he does the show. So it was great to see him on there. And listen, if I get a shout out. So Carl says no poor chats. And then also, like, you don't have to play all your clips at once. I had 4 Ann Coulter clips. I got 4 more for next week. And then
and he said that with animosity and anger.
Oh,
and spite and jealousy.
I think it's bad for the brand if they know that they can get poor chats read on this show. And listen, so far, so good. So, Easy, did you tune in over the weekend for the Freedom 250 Grand Prix in Washington, D.C.?
I just saw some dude won it, and he said it was an honor to see Trump clapping at him.
Yeah. Well, I'm not much of a Grand Prix fan, but somebody who is our president, Donald John Trump. And he was given an honor of waving the green flag to start the race. And we will see that right here. And there he is.
Paris Davis delivered
and I do have to point out you've got the flag upside down, Mr. President.
This race.
So go ahead and flip it around. So, listen, I think anybody can make that mistake. And he does indeed wave it. And there are some memes out there. One that I know I couldn't share, but it's a green flag. So you might be able to guess which flag that was replaced with in a meme that I would love to have shared on this show. But I also respect that this isn't my channel, so I don't want to get anybody demonetized for sharing things that sometimes people leave in the super chat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm getting at.
Is it a flag that rhymes with the made-up word Wastawa?
Well, remember Potsy from Happy Days?
Yeah.
It rhymes with that. Yeah. It rhymes with,
okay.
It's a Potsy flag. Yeah.
A Wastawa Potsy flag.
Yeah. And by the way, in case anybody thought that the race was actually starting with Trump waving the green flag, here's another angle of it. They just filmed it to make him happy. And shout out to whoever this is on X, Morgan J. Freeman. His comment was, "This is not how you surrender to Iran." So that was very funny. Just look, they got look. Grandpa wants to swing around the green flag. Let's let him. So yeah.
So awkward. So cringy.
Yeah, and I guess we're still doing America 250. I didn't realize that, but the UFC fight, he legitimately goes to a lot of UFC fights, but I don't know that Grand Prix pays much attention to. This is really just a visual one. You'll notice that it takes a moment for the president to actually look in the right direction. So here he is. He's looking. Everyone is looking the other direction. They're pointing which direction he should be looking. Even Melania. It's like, no, not that way, Mr. President. Oh my God, it's over there. Yeah. So you gotta know which way to look. And
a horrible spectator sport,
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I agree. So I've got one more. The president and first lady were there, and I mean, I was gonna say they're still like teenagers, but he was very old when he met her. But they're like newlywed. Just how excited she is to be there with her husband, the leader of the free world. So yeah. But, it's in the middle of a conversation. I guess she's maybe had enough. And thanks to Mango News. I don't know what Mango News is, but that's some good stuff. He's like, okay, so I guess I'm going to just talk to this empty chair, which is as entertaining as Grand Prix race.
I just can't get over what she has to do. What type of how she has to motivate herself to do something like suck his dick. Can you imagine waking up knowing that you're going to do that later in the day?
I think those days are long behind them. Like Barron's like 20. So that might even be the last time anything like that happened. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe she probably does it to him instead.
Yeah. And listen, there's a ton of marriages of convenience, especially in politics, especially in the White House. So, whatever works for them. But it wasn't, I don't know, the warm, fuzzy feelings for our president aren't guaranteed the way they used to be. But if we've got Labyrinth Mystic, he says he'll water the trees in Israel thanks to Anne. I believe that
Going
he's
back
talking about to Adam Friedland. Yes. Thank you, Labyrinth Mystic. I'm glad that you found it within your heart to give us some more money. So this happened during a Trump rally, which these didn't used to happen. And I've got an ability to zoom into the crowd. So, all right. So somebody shouted something. So everybody starts trying to drown him out. A little USA. All right.
Yeah, that's what you do.
That's what you do. Okay, so you can see this guy's flipping him off. I don't know if you got a good view of it, and it's okay if you didn't, because not only do I have the guy flipping him off, but, this guy's T-shirt, I'll just translate to say, unalive your local pedophile. So he turns around because he knew he would get on camera. This guy's giving the president the double birds. This guy's got a, unalive your local PDF file. I guess I should have not said that word either. So he's just like, it's music to his ears. He's got a good comeback, though. Don't worry, Easy. He's got it. President's still sharp as a tack. He's getting dragged out now, this guy. This rabble-rouser.
That's all right. That person's going home to mom, going to get scolded because mom is voting for us.
Oh, boy, got a big pop for that.
Mom is voting.
That's the thing about these MAGA rallies. He can say the most saccharine, innocent things in the world, and he'll always get that huge pop.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yes, he will always get some degree of a huge pop. Being the vice president, however, people know it's staged and it's not funny. It's not fun.
China have been the two worst countries when it comes to trade policy anywhere in the world. What a shame that is. China, you of course expect. They're our biggest economic competitor. I would expect that from China. I would not expect that from Canada. We have to remember, Canada is a state. Sorry, Freudian slip.
Please clap.
Thank you. Please clap.
So you hear what he did?
Yep.
He accidentally referred to Canada as a state.
Right.
And he knows it's a country.
Freudian slip.
How would you describe the faces behind Vice President J.D. Vance while he's bantering with the crowd? There's like a dozen people there behind him.
Right. Well, I would describe them as
for our audio
white,
audience.
really white,
really
the whitest of white, and bored.
Yes, very bored. Yes, I think that's fair. So in any case, there's a lot of Canada in the news. We're having a lot of tariff issues, and negotiations didn't go well. I don't know. We got 50% tariff. They got 50% tariff. I hear they're going to rename Lake Ontario. I don't know if you heard this.
I did hear that.
Yeah.
Trump wants to rename the lake. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like we got the Gulf of America and the Department of War, it's going to be probably Lake Trump, if I had to guess. But, I was a big fan of former Toronto Mayor Rob Ford. And,
yes.
R.I.P. He left us too soon. Fortunately, his brother Doug is still in politics.
Yeah.
Figure out your thinking about how you thread this needle with the president taking very specific aim at you in deeply personal ways.
Good.
Well, also, why is that good?
Well, good. He can, something. I've been in this game a lot longer than he has. I got skin on me like an alligator, and you think an insult from him hurts me? Well, bring it on, buddy. I'm ready. Bring it on.
Yeah.
You know something? I've dealt with guys like you my whole life.
Okay.
And guess what? You all become losers because you're a loser.
I mean, I love that. I love that he called him loser.
Guess what?
That's not going to help the situation. Doug Ford had another banger.
A little more subdued than you did this morning on the radio when you said Donald Trump could kiss your ass. Did the prime minister ask you to tone it down a bit?
No, he didn't. I'm not going to comment, but he wasn't against that. And I have a lot of real estate on my ass, so he has a lot of room to kiss my ass.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah. Application.
I love him. He's not Rob because I don't think he smokes crack or he knows to hide it, but I think I love Doug Ford. I'm going to have to ask our buddy Cardiff.
I think he fucked up by saying he has alligator skin, though. I think it's supposed to be rhino skin.
Rhino skin, right? Yeah.
Alligator means it's just you can make a pair of boots out of it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
Come on now.
That's all right. They can't all be home runs. Sometimes it's a broken bat single. It's fine. Somebody that we're going to need to talk about because South Carolina is voting today. There's a primary for a runoff election to see which Republican will be on the ballot in November to take over the Senate seat that was previously held by Lindsay Graham. Remember, we played some of those heartfelt eulogies.
Oh, yeah.
His sister Darlene was appointed temporarily, and she will be replaced in early January.
Right.
But there's a chance that she could try to stick around for 6 years. And, I think it's going really well. This was a debate last week.
I'm just going to be honest here. I'm not on national security. I'm not that informed on national security. But I do support the military.
I mean, that second part should have made up for the first part. She's not strong on national security, but I do support the military. Go ahead.
I don't understand why they booed her. She just was honest. She goes, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I don't think they want that. I don't think they want their senator to be an idiot.
Jesus.
You say what you want about Lindsey Graham. He knew a thing or two about foreign policy. You might not like the decisions he made, but he at least understood it.
Right.
And our friend Megyn Kelly is beside herself.
Oh God, I'm mortified by that answer. It's not really exactly her fault, although she did accept the appointment.
She did, yeah.
But has no one looked into whether she knows anything about politics, world events, international events? This actually is an important thing to understand as a.
So, just being somebody's sister doesn't mean you know everything that they know.
I can't believe that they're having a hard time grasping the fact that just because she's the sister of Lindsey Graham, that she doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
She's a placeholder. Who gives a fuck?
I think I could get Carl to support me on this. There's that sequel trilogy of Star Wars, episodes 7, 8, and 9. And we were supposed to believe that Princess Leia had been this great Jedi just because she is Luke Skywalker's sister. Spoiler alert. And I don't think I ever bought it. So, yeah, this is basically the same situation.
U.S. Senator.
Yeah, I think she may have just lost the runoff with that one statement.
But listen, Trump was out there, banging the drum for her and said, they say I'm not on the ballot. I am on the ballot. Darlene Graham is me on the ballot. I think he might be overestimating his popularity right now. Reporters who talk to her know that they need to say things like this. All right. It's a loud like restaurant, but he says nothing too difficult right here. Nothing too difficult here. All right. So she's like, all right, fine. Yeah. I will answer your question because this is going to be nothing too difficult. She's a sitting U.S. senator. And I think a part of that job is you pretend to listen to what the constituents have to say.
Recording this? Yes. Because, I mean, it's a political event. There's always phones recording.
So this lady with the phone who comes up to Darlene Graham at a fundraiser is like, well, it's a political event. People are going to film you all the time. So let me try to talk to you.
So you're a politician. You know the drill.
It kind of does bother me that you're recording me. I'm going to be honest without my phone. I am honest, but I just don't think that's being honest. So
it is. It's South Carolina law. You're allowed to go in and record.
All right. Well, thank you.
Wow.
So she doesn't want to be recorded. But listen, that's not her forte. What she's great at are just delivering. Again, we talked about how Ann Coulter had bangers. She's got ready-made jokes that are just ready to land.
To me, gun control is how steady you hold your weapon.
There you go.
Thank you. Please clap.
Please clap.
She's got that going, so that's awesome, and that will probably be enough.
I don't know. People like Ralph Northam, who she's running against. He's been a congressman. I don't think people like are so fondly longing for the legacy of Lindsey Graham in South Carolina, especially since he might have been a little late in the loafers. What were you going to say?
I want somebody to ask her, did you ever walk in on your brother sucking a dick?
I mean, did you ever not walk in on him with a dick in his mouth? It's probably a way better conversation point of conversation. How much time do you have today? Do we got to finish right at?
I have to be out by 2:30 Eastern time.
That's why I asked. I got something I'll say for next week. Don't worry about it because I do want to get over to sports.
Who are these sports? You know what I'm saying? Who are these sports? Let's see who's playing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know what's society.
And see what Zane has learned. We've been doing the show for 3 years now. Even when he doesn't have anything to do, he just says, "Yeah, I got to be out." It does. Even if you're not busy, you're just like,
"That's not true."
Yeah,
that is not true. That is a bunch of bullshit.
Well, you'll make exceptions when we're getting Kevin Brennan style super chats.
No way.
No way. So there is a pitcher, a minor league pitcher that the Mets have recently called up. His name is Jeffrey Yan, and he's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way because after he strikes somebody out, he points and jumps really high. And listen, if you don't like it, don't strike out. But if you're going to do that, you should probably make sure you did strike them out.
Ball one, strike the count.
That was a nice jump, certainly, but.
So the Mets are at the White Sox here. And
so was he just brought up end of the season?
He did this they traded away like a ton of their great players or average players. So he's been doing this in the minor leagues for a while. So people are aware of it, but now he's doing it up in the show. So he's got to kind of trudge around because it was just ball two.
Oh, he's so dead. They're going to put a ball right in his fucking ear.
Yeah. But see first of all, he's a relief pitcher and the pitchers don't hit anymore. So
they don't,
somebody else is going to
in the NL. They do.
Not anymore. No, they have the DH in the National League.
I watch a lot. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a few years now since COVID. This is. I don't want to lie and say that I'm sure this is the same at bat, but the score is still tied 4-4, and Jeffrey Yan, who just jumped. This happens.
Team the White Sox. As Rogers lifts this one in the air to left center field, it's going back it goes. Jake Rogers.
So Jake Rogers has the walk-off home run there, And, that's this is probably why you don't jump. It would have been the first out. If you want to jump like that because you struck a guy out to end the game, sure. But so he gets walked off. And that part of the game led to a whole viral moment because the home run ball is caught by this lady. You can see right there.
In his signature moment here in Chicago.
So, okay. Now, you see her jumping around.
Yeah.
Her purse, her name's Emma. Emma Rodriguez. Her purse is not closed. So MLB did us all a favor. Kind of zoomed in. So here she is. She's got it. And then we see, and fellas, so she's, we can see that in her purse was a tampon, so she's fertile. So something to make sure that we all pay attention to.
So all her fucking credit cards, are they loose in her purse?
Now let's celebrate.
Let's
jump up and down.
There goes all the change. Yeah. So the guys in the booth side, it's like, yeah, let's celebrate. Let's jump up and down.
He's won it. Now let's celebrate. Let's jump up and down.
I just wanted to show one more time. All right. So that moment, listen, a walk-off home run is always great. It's a good feeling. White Sox are a bit of a surprise story this year. So Chi Sox fan Mike says she lost her driver's license, credit card, insurance card, $500 in cash, and her birth certificate celebrating the walk-off homer, but it was worth it. All right. So, listen, it's a feel-good story. She gets the home run ball and people start posting about her. So she wants everybody to know that Emma Rodriguez here, I have all the contents of my purse.
Okay, there you go.
She's got the ball and she wants everybody to know that she's got it. And, she also is just letting people know she's got it. And she is, definitely all for letting MLB know. I think that
she's gonna go hawk to her if she's not careful. That's
true. Yeah,
she's got to do something a little bit more sensual.
Yeah, listen. I think people will be surprised to hear this, but if I was a single man, I would. Yeah, believe it or not, I would. I'd be okay with that. So the White Sox find out, they get a hold of her. So they do this video with their mascot as Southpaw. Now, what do you think of Southpaw as a mascot?
Well, Southsiders, I get it.
Yeah, I get it. But how do you feel about it?
Yeah.
Well, so she sits down with Southpaw.
Hi, my name's Emma Rodriguez, and I'm the girl that got Jake Rogers' home run walk-off ball on Friday night's game.
There she goes again, everything out of her purse.
And this is what's in my bag.
Okay, so this is a funny video. Social media team doing their job. Let's see what's in your bag.
This is the Coach purse. Coach, if you see this, I want a bag that zippers.
Okay. Alrighty, she's got good media sense. I think she might be better than Hawk to a girl. That was a good comparison.
That was a good,
First, we have my keys. Of course, how I got here today.
Right.
Need those.
Okay.
Lip gloss, what I'm wearing. Good one.
She's really disrespecting Southpaw, though. Yeah. It's not easy for him to bend down and get under the table.
Got a shot under the table.
Yeah, that's probably pretty smart, actually, now that you mention it.
Cash, because this stadium doesn't take any, but make sure to tip your bartenders. My wallet, a bunch of change, but there's a lot still in section 162 if you guys want to go grab it.
Because she lost all that change that was in her purse.
And one singular one-day contact in case one falls out.
Hey, what happened to the tampon that we all saw?
Diaphragm and the used rubbers and
right, exactly.
And finally, I have the ball.
Oh, by the way, there could have been a dental dam in there. We don't really know what she's into. I just, that's fine.
And finally, I have the ball from Friday night's game.
And Southpaw tries to touch it. She's
Do you have your retainer for your fucking buck teeth?
Jesus Christ. This girl's got such a sweet story. I'm glad you were able to find the thing that you could shit on about.
A couple people from White Sox reached out to me, and I reached out to Jake. He asked if we could trade for it.
Now, what do you think he was willing to trade for its first ever career walk-off home run ball.
Oh,
So
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's actually got
blasting?
some value. Yeah, I mean, did you just say finger blasting? Okay, that's really, it's really on your mind a lot these days.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Let's see. Did he get to go to town on her?
And I know the ball means a lot more to him than it does to me, even though I would love to keep it. Sure. I got a signed ball, a signed bat, a signed jersey, and he wrote me a little note on it too. First walk-off home run, put my name on it, the date on it. Oh, you have my lip gloss. I am really grateful for people being actually concerned about.
What do you think the odds are that that baseball that Jake Rogers signed has his phone number and or email?
Yeah,
or
I mean,
Bitcoin or something.
He's not a handsome man.
No.
So I think he would be, out kicking the coverage here.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for people being actually concerned about my stuff going missing. And now I'm a huge White Sox fan.
And that's what really matters. So, all right, high five.
Oh my God.
I mean, he just got a bunch of shitty bets on the desk. Fucking Southpaw, trying to make this about him.
I wish he wasn't on this. He was a distraction. He's kind of
He was, yeah, but he's in the union, so he probably
kind of like Carl to us.
Well, I don't know. Carl's more of a cubby guy. Anyway, so what did you think about that whole story? I thought it was fun. They found the girl. The girl got a different ball and a bat. Maybe finger blasted. That's Easy's theory.
That's a win. I think that's a win. Whenever you can have that, that team, like you said, has been having a great year. Carry that momentum. Anytime people are thinking about your team when they're not playing baseball, that's okay. It's fine.
Yeah. No, I agree wholeheartedly. And so I was away last week, and I was listening to a Dodgers Brewers game on Sirius XM, and it's very important that I explain that because I was driving and I heard something that I'm like, I'm pretty sure I need to back it up and record this for the show. This is as they're heading to break. This is the Brewers radio broadcast.
Change is, of course, brought to you by North Shore Adult Diapers. Sometimes you need a change, even if you're on the beach here in California. If you've got heavy control problems, you can put the North Shore diapers underneath your swimsuit if you need to.
Oh,
this is the kind of thing that would have been a joke on an SNL sketch maybe 10 years ago. And no, it's actually because they mention it again later. That
sounds like Brockmire.
Yes.
You ever see Brockmire?
Oh, I love Brockmire. The
Great.
area, of course. So yeah, I listen, if they would like to be an underwriter for this show, any adult diaper company, I would be happy to have them on board.
He's dying to crack a joke, but they probably said, no, just read it. Just read it.
Yeah, no, you gotta, you can't mess around with that kind of thing. No, unfortunately not. A lot of times we like to hear the foreign calls of big moments in baseball. And I'd never before had a Hindi call come across my inbox. And this is a walk-off game-winning home run by the Phillies' Kyle Schwarber off of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Philly fan को अब इंतजार है Schwarber का, यानी कि Schwarber home run.
Okay, I understand some of those.
Extra innings में भी उन्होंने 3 home run दागे हैं दोस्तों. इस बार संपर्क, कहाँ गई है बॉल? दूर, बहुत दूर, छीन लिया है मुकाबला. फिलाडेल्फिया फिलीज ने ये धमाकेदार सनसनीखेज जीत हासिल की है. ये है बेसबॉल का जादू. Kyle Schwarber का
Schwarbomb. I heard Schwarbomb.
Yeah, I've heard them called Schwarbombs before. I just got to get your thought on this. You think this is the legitimate language, or is this like the Minions in those Despicable Me movies? They kind of just yammer around and don't really say much of anything, and then they have them say words when they need to.
What a ridiculous question! Is this a legitimate language?
Yeah, it's not, right? There's no way this is a language.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hindi?
Yeah, there's billions. There's a billion people that live there, you asshole.
Okay, and they talk like this?
I think so.
Citizens Bank Park को यकीन नहीं हो रहा.
There's too many English words for this to be a real language.
ये करिश्माई होम रन Kyle Schwarber की ओर से आखिरी पारी में जीत का प्याला छीन लिया. St. Louis Cardinals हताश हैरान.
almost sounds like the guy from Real Big Fish. Stick 'em, stick 'em. No, I disagree. This is not a
sounds
real
filthy. I'll give you that. It's a disgusting language. With some of the worst smelling people on the planet speaking it.
Oh, in Philadelphia? Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I agree.
No, I meant Hindus.
This is uncalled for. All right, listen. We mentioned at the beginning of the show that we got a voicemail, and it is not from that guy, but it does reference the fact that that guy has a real bug up his ass that I might have pointed out. The Thurman Munson is, he was I'll say above average baseball player.
Just barely a major leaguer. He was on the cusp of the minor leagues every year.
But he was a terrible pilot. I mean, just all-time bad pilot. He's the opposite of Sully Sullenberger, okay? He's a terrible pilot.
Well,
so
on the Yankees, there's probably 10 players on that year better than him.
Yeah, actually, I think you're probably right. And we got somebody who kind of understands the shtick, what we're talking about here on the show. So this addresses that point of contention.
This message is for Christian and Eric and the sensational broadcaster show. I want to take a minute to talk about legendary baseball player Reggie Jackson, considered one of the best of all time, 14-time All-Star, Mr. October. He has a quote, "While not the most elegant, gets across a very important perspective we ought to listen to." And speaking of the success of the Yankees, he says, "I am the straw that stirs the drink." Maybe I should say me and Munson, but he can only stir it bad. Oh. There you have it. Reggie Jackson basically saying Thurman Munson was a bum and a bad pilot.
Well, that's true.
Bum is an underrated term. Munson was a bum. He deserved everything he got.
Especially in the cockpit.
Yeah, especially when he was all Kobe'd all over the fucking goddamn runway. Fuck him.
You don't have to think anything of our opinions or somebody who calls into this dumb show. Mr. October, Hall of Famer Reggie Jackson, he had that to say about Munson.
About his teammate. That just goes to show you he was a horrible human being, too.
Yeah, and by the way, if you are that guy or anybody else would like to leave us a voicemail, I'll mention one more time. You can leave a voicemail for WATB at 585-612-1388. Please say it is for Who Are These Broadcasters, not those other shows that don't respect the free chat the way we usually do. Well, the way we used to. I guess we're all done with that. So do we have any super chats to catch up on? Because we can't read the free chat. We're not allowed.
No. We got them all. We've got them all. There was one that said that Thurman Munson wouldn't surprise him if he was a kid diddler. But I can't post that.
You can't put that up.
No, I can't put that up.
That's kind of what Jay Wolfenstein wanted, so we kind of split the difference there. We didn't put it up, but you kind of read it. See, I haven't seen any of the
and they also didn't really throw any slurs at you.
No, I mean that's kind of the bit, but that's all right. Listen, there's still time if anybody wants to super chat in $10.01. We'd be happy to take that. But right now, we'll leave Jay Wolfenstein on the screen as EZ. Let people know where they can get more of who? More of you.
Well, I have a Patreon. Just search Eric Zane, patreon.com/Eric Zane. But more importantly, I want you to go to @Blattcast on YouTube and subscribe to Christian's channel. He has been booming. In the last 2 weeks, he's added upwards of 8 subscribers now.
Ooh.
We'd like to see him at 790 by next week. He's at 786. So I'm hoping that 4 of you will go to the Blattcast, BLADTCAST, all one word, the Blattcast, and subscribe. God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. I have to pretend I didn't even know that we were way up to 786. So yeah, it's we're only 214 away from 1,000, which is really the goal here. But just look at the shows that are there on that channel. You can see Cardiff Electric right there in the thumbnail. You don't even need to know what that was about, why he slummed it on my channel. So you would see our favorite potato, the great Cardiff Electric, if you do subscribe to the Blattcast. None of this stuff is behind the paywall. And on that channel, I absolutely read the free chat. No one's going to talk me out of it.
No. You don't have to be held down by the man, Carl. You can do your own thing.
That's right. I get to really breathe and be myself over there in the Blackcast. BLADTCAST. Well, believe it or not, we will be back next week at a regular time on a regular day. Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And somebody leave us a voicemail about whether or not you were comfortable with the fact that we decided to listen to Carl's advice and not read anything from the free chat. Because if you guys like it, then we don't ever have to read the free chat again. And that's what I think Carl wants. You can leave us a voicemail, as I said earlier, 585-612-1388. But I know that chased away the super chat, but there it is. Well, I want to thank Eric Zane. I want to thank the great Carl Hamburger, Hamburger, for making sure that we made as much money as we did today. And we will see everybody next Tuesday. But until then, as always, this is Christian Bladt reminding you that every mic is a hot mic. But what if I pay you to put up a free chat of your choice? This is to put up a free chat. And if I wanted to break the rules, I'd put up a free chat right now. But I can't because I'm a rule follower. But I'll see you next Tuesday.